The sun was low, painting the grasslands gold. A herd of deer grazed quietly, tails flicking lazily, unaware that danger was watching. In the tall grass, a lion crouched, every muscle tight like a coiled spring, its golden eyes locked on a single deer at the edge of the herd. Smaller, slower, the perfect target. The wind shifted. The deer froze. For one heartbeat, the world went silent. Then the lion charged. The herd exploded in panic, hooves thundering, dust rising. But the targeted deer stumbled, too late to run. The lion was almost upon it, claws stretched forward, ready for the kill. And then something happened no one expected. Another deer, bigger, stronger, spun around and ran toward the danger instead of away from it. Its hooves pounded the ground like war drums. As it leaped between the lion and its target, the lion roared, shocked by the sudden challenge, but didn't stop. The brave deer lowered its head, antlers forward, and slammed into the predator with full force. The impact shook the ground. The lion stumbled back, surprised, its claws scraping the dirt. The second deer didn't retreat. It stood its ground, antlers wide, snorting, ready to fight. The herd had stopped running. They watched in stunned silence as the predator hesitated. The lion circled, tail lashing, but every time it tried to advance, the deer lunged forward, driving it back. At last, with a frustrated roar, the lion turned and vanished into the grass. The smaller deer stood trembling, alive because someone refused to run. The savior deer stepped close, touching its muzzle gently as if to say, "You are safe now." Slowly, the herd gathered around, calm, returning to the plain. But something had changed. For the rest of the evening, the smaller deer never left the side of the one who saved it. Moments like this remind us that courage is not just about survival, it's about choosing to protect, even when fear says run. And maybe that's the lesson for us. Sometimes life gives us a chance to be someone's protector. The question is, when that moment comes, will we take the risk? You see, in this heart-stopping tale from the African savannah, a hero indeed emerges. A commoner among his peers, a regular old deer who's minding his own business, eating, sleeping, doing some light terrorizing of humans, trying to take selfies. You know, the usual deer stuff. Our hero is just another face in the crowd until danger strikes. When a lioness sets her sights on a fawn, our hero doesn't think twice. He leaps into action, distracting the predator and buying the fawn precious seconds to get away. In that split second, when the lioness hesitates, unsure of her next move, our hero seizes his chance. With a well-aimed kick, he knocks the lioness off balance, giving her a taste of her own medicine. Now, the lioness could easily end this charade. She's got sharp teeth and claws, after all, but she doesn't. Instead, she chooses to run away, realizing that sometimes it's smarter to live to fight another day. And our hero, he watches her go, standing tall and proud, a true example of courage on the African savannah. Our hero's bravery doesn't go unnoticed. Of course, the other animals in the area notice his heroic actions and begin to respect him. No longer just a regular deer, he's a symbol of hope and resilience against the harsh realities of life on the savannah. As the years pass, our hero's story becomes a part of the savannah folklore, a reminder that even the smallest creature can display immense bravery. So let this be a lesson to us all. No matter how ordinary we may seem, we all have the potential for greatness within us. All it takes is one moment for us to shine. So keep your eyes open, your spirits high, and your hearts courageous. You never know when your moment might come. This touching story has been shared over 77,000 times, leaving many people in awe of the white-tailed deer. After all, they aren't usually known for being super fierce, but as we all know, looks can be deceiving. The deer's decision to stay by the fawn's side shows that it understood the gravity of the situation. It knew that the mountain lion was a real threat and that the fawn was in serious danger. By staying close, the deer was able to keep an eye on the mountain lion and protect the fawn from any sudden attacks. But it wasn't just about physical protection. The deer's presence also provided emotional support to the fawn. Being so close to another deer, especially one as big and strong as our hero, would have calmed the fawn down and helped it to feel safer. This emotional support was crucial for the fawn's well-being, as fawns are known to be very vulnerable and easily stressed out. In this case, the fawn was only 6 weeks old, which made it even more important for it to feel safe and secure. Seeing the bond between the deer and the fawn is truly heartwarming. The deer's selflessness and compassion are truly admirable, and serve as an example to us all. It's not often that we come across animals who exhibit such high levels of empathy and care for others. Sometimes all it takes is one good deed to change everything. That's exactly what happened to a young girl named Alina from Russia. When she adopted a stray dog named Liza, she had no idea the kind of impact the dog would have on her life. When Alina first adopted Liza, she noticed that the dog was very skinny and scared. But Alina didn't give up on her. She took care of Liza, gave her food, and made sure she felt loved. As time went on, Lisa began to trust Alina and became a happy and healthy dog. However, Lisa's impact on Alina's life went beyond just being a pet. Lisa actually helped Alina become a better person. You see, before Lisa came into her life, Alina was a shy and insecure girl who struggled to make friends. But as she spent time with Lisa, she realized that she needed to be more active and social in order to keep her happy and healthy. They went on walks together, played fetch, and even went to the dog park. Through these activities, Alina met new people and made new friends. Lisa was always by her side, giving her support and encouragement. As their bond grew, so did Alina's confidence and happiness. Thanks to Lisa, Alina was no longer the shy girl she once was. She was more outgoing, more confident, and happier than ever before. Lisa's presence in Alina's life was truly a blessing. Not only did she become a beloved pet, but she also helped Alina become a better person. For more amazing stories about the unwavering bond between humans and animals, make sure to subscribe and click the notification bell. You don't want to miss a thing. And speaking of incredible bonds, have you ever heard of a goat who adopted a kitten? Well, in this next story, a goat named Billy became the unlikely adoptive mother to a kitten who needed her help. It all started when a farmer noticed a tiny kitten crying and meowing near the barn. The kitten was only a few weeks old and had no one to take care of it. That's when Billy the goat stepped in. Despite the fact that Billy had never had any experience taking care of kittens, she knew she had to do something to help the poor little creature. At first, Billy's own kids were a bit wary of the kitten. They didn't understand why this small, helpless animal was hanging around their family. But Billy quickly put their minds at ease. She let the kitten nurse with her own kids, and the two quickly bonded. As the kitten grew older, it became a part of the goat family. It would play with the other kids, following them around and learning how to be a goat. The kitten even learned how to climb trees and rocks, thanks to Billy's patient instruction. One day, the kitten found itself in danger when it climbed too high up a tree and couldn't get down. Billy didn't hesitate. She rushed to the rescue and, using her climbing skills, managed to get the kitten down safely. To this day, Billy and the kitten remain the best of friends. Their story is a testament to the power of kindness and compassion. Who knows, maybe there's more to goats than meets the eye. If you enjoyed this adorable tale, don't forget to hit that like button and share it with your friends. And while you're at it, subscribe to our channel for more heartwarming stories. You won't regret it.